Hi everyone, Irina Bakley here, a licensed relationship therapist from irinabakleycounselingllc.com. And today I'm going to try to attempt to answer a question that some of my couples sometimes ask, which is this: should we keep fighting for our marriage or should we stop? And it's a complicated question, and it's a very multi-layered question. So stay with me as I think through and walk you guys through my thought process about this and see if that fits where you are with your marriage and your relationship right now. Okay, so sometimes, and for some of my couples, a lot of times, it feels that their level of pain and their level of change that needs to be made in order for pain to go away feels like a mountain Everest. It feels so big and so overwhelming. And there comes a time when they ask themselves, in a very genuine, in a very honest way, should we keep going and should we keep struggling through all this, or should we just call it quits because it's too hard for everyone and we are getting burned out? And as I said, it's a very good question. It's a question that makes a lot of sense because because it's it feels like how much longer. I'm not sure how much longer I can go on like this. And it's a good question, but it's a also very complicated question and multi-layered question because it all depends on, obviously, on your particular situation and how many years have you been married and whether you have children and whether you still have love for and feelings for your partner or not. So let's think about it. So as I'm looking at my notes, I feel that we can think about this in two different ways. So the first answer to the question would be yes, you might need to keep fighting and to keep working hard on this if you are the couple that still have love for each other. Still, maybe it's not as active love as it used to be. Maybe it's kind of burn out love. Maybe it's like the last drops of your feelings and love and care for each other, and you maybe keep fighting and keep finding yourself in the same cycle stuck, or you can't see eye to eye on parenting or household chores, or kind of maybe your values have changed over the years, and you've evolved and kind of in a little different direction than your spouse, but there is still that foundation that you care and you support and you love each other somewhere deep inside, even maybe it's not as obvious, to you or other people. In that case, I would encourage you to seek counseling, to seek help, to talk through all this with someone outside of your family dynamic, the family unit, and see if you can get help. Number two way of thinking about this is if you feel that you're so sick of each other and you're so tired of all this and you've been struggling, and maybe with counseling help, maybe with like friends help for so many years, and nothing have helped, and you just feel like there's nothing left for your partner in your heart. When you think about your partner, when you think about the future and the possibilities and the family and children, or just kind of their future vision, and your partner is just not in there, and it's been going on for longer than maybe you have um, um, you didn't want to tell yourself that, and you've been kind of in denial of that, of trying not to think about that, but you're kind of 99% sure that there is not much that you have in your heart to give to your partner. Then in that case, it might be that you need to go two separate ways, which doesn't mean that you failed, or it doesn't mean that one person is right, another person is wrong. It just means that life happens, shit happens, and sometimes that's what you need to do. But hopefully you can talk to your partner honestly and assertively about this, whether you fall into the first camp or kind of the second group of couples. And because also all distressed relationships need more bonding moments. All distressful moments are opportunities for us as a couple to grow closer together and to maybe build even more meaningful connection with each other. So it's not as black and white again as some of us, including myself, would like to think about it. And also another question to ask yourself is this: does your partner still make you happy? Or can you think of times that he or she made you happy before, and you can kind of see, even though it's blurry, you can see that they can still do it if both of you try. Not if they do X, Y, and Z and you don't do shit. No, if both of you try, can this happen? Okay, and again, I'm sorry I wasn't able to give you guys a more kind of solid and concrete opinion about this, because of course it's very different for every couple. So reach out to a couples counselor or just a regular individual counselor, a counselor, whether it's myself or someone local, and see if it doesn't, if you reach out to this counselor, it doesn't mean that you're going to end up working with them, but at least sort it through, help someone to help you sort through the situation, and so that you can, at least you tell yourself that you've done everything you could, and it just didn't work out. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you find this video helpful. And again, please reach out if you have any questions. I would be happy to help you or direct you to a trusted colleague who can work with you. Thank you. Have a good day.